So first of all, can you just give us a brief introduction of who you are, what your name is, what you do for a living?
My name is Ken Bikey. I'm retired. Just had a birthday Sunday. I'm 69.
Happy birthday!
Well,
That's
thanks.
awesome. What problem were you facing when that brought you to come see Dr. Riker?
Neuropathy in my feet, and it started up my leg. I had probably started seeing neuropathy in my feet about 15 years ago, and first started in my toes, of course, and then went from my toes to the balls of my feet, bottom of my feet to the top of my feet, my heels up to my ankles. At the end here, it was up my leg about 6 inches, so got pretty worried about whether the neuropathy was going to go all the way up my legs and end up in a wheelchair. So it was really nice to be able to realize that there was something could be done for the neuropathy, because I had been to at least 4 different neurologists who tested me and said, you definitely have neuropathy. They don't know what causes it. They don't know, there's no cure for it. You can't do anything for it. So it's, it's almost like hopeless. And the big problem I had was when it started to get the night pain, where it was at nighttime, sometimes it'd be 5 minutes, sometimes it'd be an hour, 2 hours, to where the pain, I would call it excruciating, almost torturous, suicidal kind of pain, where you just can't imagine that anything could hurt that bad. I had to be put on painkillers, tried all different kinds. Actually, baclofen I was on for a while, and there were some others too that were tried, but the side effects, were almost as bad as, the pain. So when I heard about Riker Chiropractic and I knew Brian, I thought, well, I've got to give it a try, because can't keep living like this. So really glad that I found a solution or a problem that could be solved here at Riker. So
great,
really happy.
And then I know you talked about this a little bit, but could you just say on a scale of 1 to 10 what you think your pain level was like before treatment, and then on a scale of 1 to 10 what you would say would be afterwards?
Well, the night pains were beyond 10. I mean, they were just, you couldn't possibly live with it. And the pain has gone away. I don't take any pain pills anymore. It's not necessary. The little bit of pain I have is what I used to have maybe in the first year or so, when your feet are numb and they feel cold, like they're freezing cold, but they're really not. You feel them, they're warm, but they just feel like they're frozen. I used to have some pain, but that's nothing that you would take any painkillers for. And now I don't have any pain. Sleep well. I got about 70 to 75% of my neuropathy is gone.
Wow.
The only numbness I have is in my toes and the balls of my feet yet, which that's the end of the nerves, the last thing to heal. And I'm optimistic that by this summer, hopefully by July, I'll have all of the neuropathy gone.
Wow.
I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm optimistic about that.
Absolutely. So you went from beyond a 10 basically down to 0.
Right.
That's incredible. And then lastly, to wrap things up here, what would you say to somebody who is considering having this treatment done, who is struggling like you were?
Definitely look into it, because you'll find out from the first appointment with Dr. Riker that the trigenics, the things that he can do, it's amazing stuff. I don't know how it works, but the therapies and everything that he does, it's all about, it's not even chiropractic, it's like nerve and muscle stimulation that you can revive in your feet and legs that you lost, and there's no getting it back, but you can get it back. And I'm just amazed. Anybody who's thinking about it, definitely look into it. I want you to take my word for it. It's worth it.
Perfect. Well, thank you. We appreciate it.